Hello everybody, it is George from ShopTo, and today we're going to be taking a look at the 3 new multiplayer maps included with the Call of Duty World War II DLC 1, the Resistance pack. Now we're going to be taking a look at the 3 normal multiplayer maps. We'll have a separate video looking at the war map and a separate video looking at the zombies map, but all of these videos will be embedded in one article. If you want to read that, be sure to check the description below for that, and I will also be commentating over the gameplay of the first 2 maps, and we'll have the live gameplay for the 3rd map, which is the remake of Resistance from WW2 at the end. So let's get started. First up then, we're going to be taking a look at Valkyrie. I was running an M1A1 carbine because I wasn't sure what to expect from this map, and you can see how it plays for yourself, and I'll talk a little bit about it towards the end of the clips of gameplay. So, deep in the forests of East Prussia lies Hitler's Eastern Front military headquarters, the Wolf's Lair. The treacherous main road is flanked by shorter ranged engagements through the outer lanes, and this is actually a pretty good map. I did enjoy playing this, I'm not going to lie to you. It's one of the better maps I played in this game, if I'm honest. It just seems to, you know, play really well. It's got this massive like lair in the middle, as it says, the Wolf's Lair, and there's kind of like, it's kind of almost like a triangle in the middle or a square in the middle with roads all the way around it, which is, you'd think would kind of be a bit, but it actually plays alright. This middle room wasn't used as much as I thought it would be. I thought everyone would be fighting over this, but it's more the lanes down the side that get fought over, because, you know, snipers and long-range assault rifles rule the roosts there, whereas the SMG comes in clutch in the little indoor building, the Wolf's Lair, as I've said already, because obviously you need that rapid fire and the, you know, the maximum available bullets, whereas this M1A1 carbine kind of fell a little bit short in there because it's only got 15 shots in the mag and you need to hit 3 of them on a single fire basis to get the kill. But as a whole, yeah, this map was pretty good. The gameplay you're seeing, by the way, is the first gameplay I have played. All of these, I've played one map on all of these maps, so don't expect anything amazing gameplay-wise. It was just kind of to give you guys an idea of what the maps are like. So that's why you're going to see like extended clips like this, where I just run around a little bit and don't do anything. So I wanted to, you know, take a look at the rest of the map so you guys can get a good idea of what the map is like. So as you can see now, I switched out to the Sten. I thought I'd give it a go to see how an SMG would play, and as I said, this middle little Wolf's Lair bit is just absolutely, they're just dominant. Or I don't actually think this is the Wolf's Lair. I think the big bit over the other side, just out that window, is the Wolf's Lair. Just there, because, you know, I think I recognise it from something. But yeah, anyway, the map's decent. SMGs, assault rifles. If you want to snipe, you probably could get away with it. There's quite a lot of back roads around this map, as you're going to see in a second, if you want to run around the back of the map with an SMG, if that's your thing. Personally, not mine. But I thought I'd explore over here, because we didn't get to flip spawns because we weren't playing domination. This guy gets ruined a little bit. But yeah, it's a decent map overall. And it's definitely one that I'd play in the regular rotation. I wouldn't vote to skip it. And yeah, I mean, if you're looking for a fun new map, this one is pretty damn fun. So yeah, I would definitely recommend Valkyrie. It's a pretty fun map. Moving on, we're going to be taking a look at Anthropoid. Now this was my least favourite of the 3 maps I've played so far, just purely because it feels a little bit too open and there's too many levels to it, which kind of sucks. But I guess, you know, it kind of balances the other maps out. You know, there's not many levels in World War II, if you're talking map-wise. It's all kind of flat, whereas this has quite a few levels to it, which is kind of makes it feel different, but I'm not a massive fan. So, battle in Prague, site of the assassination of Reinhard Heydrich by Czech resistance fighters. Sorry for butchering the name, I probably did. Great domination matches with ranged opportunities across the river and along the bridge. That's why I started off with a sniper. I ended up changing to an assault rifle later on, as you will see. But sniping could work here. It's not like impossible. I did get a few sniper kills, but I would definitely recommend the new assault rifle if you could choose anything, because it is hideously overpowered compared to absolutely everything else in the game. Up close it melts, at long range it's got no recoil, it's got the same fire rate as an SMG, and it does the same damage as a bar. So I mean, it's a pretty attractive opportunity. That gun, I would be using it if I had it, but unfortunately I don't. So yeah, this map, it's not awful, but I'm just not a fan. I mean, I was playing Kill Confirmed and it does suggest domination. I was in the Mosh Pit playlist, so I didn't get to choose the mode we played. I just voted for the map. And, you know, there's quite a lot of long-range engagements, and there's quite a lot of opportunities for that to happen. Get shot in the back from absolutely nowhere. as I did to these guys here, because there's just so many corners, so many walls. But this feels quite a lot like the next map I'm going to show you, which is Resistance, or whatever it's called on here. I can't remember what it's called, Occupation maybe. But yeah, it feels quite a lot like that. It's got the same kind of look and feel. But all the maps in this pack feel quite similar, which is kind of cool. I think, you know, rather than just having a mismatch of maps, they kind of all got the same theme, which is kind of nice. But yeah, I don't really know what more I can say about this map. Assault rifles work, snipers work. I wouldn't go less than an assault rifle though, because although there are quite a few like tight areas, most of the fighting is going to happen at long range. So yeah, I would recommend a sniper or assault rifle as we end off our post-com gameplay and move into the live gameplay. What is up everybody, it is the live com portion of the video and we are going to be playing a classic map in my opinion. This is the remake of Resistance from Modern Warfare 3. I believe this map is called Occupation. I could be wrong. Yeah, Occupation. And this map was an absolute banger back on MW3. I remember hitting so many clips when I used to snipe a lot. Just here, down this corridor over here, where you've got the room at the end. I'm actually buzzing that this is back in the game. Like, it's not like the best map in the world, but it's definitely a solid map. And for a remake, it should play pretty similar to the original as well, which is nice because some of the most recent... There we go, got him in the end. Some of the most recent remakes we've had have been very dissimilar to how they played on the game they came from. For example, I know it's not really much for comparison, but some of the Black Ops 3 maps, Infinite Warfare maps, and especially the one was High Rise that was remade on Modern Warfare 3, and not Modern Warfare 3 even, on Advanced Warfare from MW2, was absolute trash. Like, it was almost like they'd taken the base map and then, you know, made it so it works with all the jumps and stuff, but it kind of like completely killed the map. It might as well have been a new map. It was just so, although it looked similar, it played just so differently that they literally might as well have made it a new map. I'm not expecting to do insanely well. Hopefully the gameplays you've seen already of the other two maps have me doing a little bit better. But we are playing against the, well, what we call the sweaties who bought the DLC, because most of the casuals on this game are probably not going to buy the DLC. So you pretty much, by buying the DLC, limit yourself. I thought I was in cover there, but you probably shoot through that anyway. You pretty much limit yourself to only playing with the sweaties. And I'm also fresh off of Fortnite, PUBG, and not Call of Duty. Hence why I keep pressing the wrong button. I also want to be able to lean around stuff, and you can't do that on this game, which sucks. He's down there. There we go. I am using the bar because I feel like it's the easiest gun to use, and because I haven't played the game for a while, I wanted, you know, every advantage I could give myself. This guy's still in there. It's the same guy. That's the new gun, by the way. The Volksturm Gewehr, I think it's called. It's apparently an absolute beast, so hopefully we can get our hands on that at some point. There is like a challenge you can accept for it, which I have accepted, where you basically have to get play 50 games and you unlock that gun, so that's pretty cool. Hopefully if I get back into this game, end up playing it quite a bit over the next few days with this new DLC, it won't take too much longer to unlock that gun, because, you know, new guns are fun, right? And I still haven't completed the camo challenges or anywhere near any of the camo challenges for the old guns yet. But, you know, I welcome a new one. That guy's going to chase me, isn't he? Oh no, he stayed in there. That's the same guy that's literally sat there for ages. He needs to get a better game plan, I would say, in the nicest of ways. Take out this guy. Oh, okay. I thought it was covered from behind there. That's why I decided to shoot the guy that was in front of me. Obviously, I knew he was behind me because he shot me a little bit, but I thought I would be in cover, and we weren't. So, this part down here is pretty cool. I'm looking forward to the second half where we rotate sides, and I can have a look at that side of the map. But it's got this really cool, like, theme. It literally does play and feel identical because they haven't changed anything. They've just changed the look of it, and I think it looks great. I think it looks better than the original, because obviously the original, I think, was just like a little French town. It had a pretty significant mission in the campaign here as well, where if you remember, it was pretty dodgy because it was like the scene where the little girl gets like run over or killed or something, or the bomb goes off. I can't remember exactly how it happens, but I just remember that it was where a young girl dies in the campaign, and it was like pretty like, ooh. It's kind of like the No Russian mission from WW2, and it's how it was controversial. I should have had those double frag. Come on, dude. But yeah, it was pretty controversial. Okay, here we go, second half. 9-5, it's not terrible. Got 2 captures, 2 defends. Yeah, it's not a terrible round, but you know, it's nothing special. As I said, I haven't played this game in, I don't know, a few weeks. And now we're jumping straight at the deep end with all the guys that bought the DLC. I mean, the other team, there's some Prestige 1s, 2s and 3s on there, and we've got the higher ones on my team, so I have been kind of lucky in that respect. But we are only 1 kill off the highest amount of kills on our team, so we're not doing too badly, if I do say so myself. This is a risky run here, because they're going to be coming down from A. Yeah, you can see him there. Have my kill next. There's another one over there still. We're going to try and frag it. Okay, well, my explosion's going to be significantly smaller than that one, so he's probably got all the kills there. I don't want to push through this main building just because that's where that guy was in the last round, so he's probably going to be sat there still on the other side. I guess we'll rotate round past B then and see what's happening over here. I actually hit a pretty nice sniper clip from that room there with the AS-50, I think it's called, on Modern Warfare 3. It was like the semi, but it was pretty powerful. I think I got like a little, it wasn't a quad feed, but we got 4 rapid kills. This was when I wasn't very good at Call of Duty, and I didn't really understand what sniper clips were, like the minimum standard for them, and I was just uploading feeds, not clips. Okay, so there's someone with the resistance division there. This gun is an absolute machine. Just watch it. Is that the Orso? That's an SMG. I think I've got that. Anyway, that may have been the gun earlier because it looks very similar to what I thought the Volkstern Gewehr looked like. It's very German. How come I can blow him up and shoot him that much and he still doesn't die? But yeah, what was I saying? I can't remember. I actually can't remember what I was saying at all. So that kind of sucks. We are playing Mosh Pit for the Resistance DLC. As soon as I come back round the corner, I missed him peeking. But yeah, there's like a Mosh Pit playlist, which is like all the maps 24/7. So I have decided to live com this map because I feel like this is the most significant map in the DLC. Because it is a remake, and you guys are gonna well, this is the map I was most excited for, so that's why I'm live comming this one. We will have post comms talking about the other maps in detail, with like little highlights rather than like the full gameplay from the other 2 maps. You would have seen that before this, so I hope you enjoyed that. I do actually have the season pass, so we will have content for the other 3 DLCs as well. And we will also have content on the war map, and I'm going to be trying the zombies map as well, which is not going to go very well, because I haven't played much zombies on this game, and when I did I was pretty trash at it, so yeah, haven't got high hopes for that, but it should be a fun video anyway. And then I'm going to stick all 3 of those into a little article for you guys, rather than just do like an article for each video. We're just going to have like a compilation article, because I don't want to, you know, spam you guys with too much COD content, because I know that you that into COD. Come on, we can clutch up and get this. There he goes. He ran. He was scared. Right, there's no one here, so we should be able to get this. Ooh, okay, I say there's no one here as a grenade lands on our head. Come on, let's grab 2 here. Just 1, because the wall blocked us off. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, let's go B, because they're obviously capping it. See if we can pick up anyone here with the gunner. Oh, almost 3. I've never got 3 with this before. It's not very, it's not all that great, in my opinion, but we got 2 kills there. It wasn't bad. This will give you a bit of cover, but obviously not enough. That guy ran all the way around there already. Come on, pop out down and see. There you are. Jesus, that was pretty horrific shooting, but we got there in the end. I might stick the Resistance division on and give that a go for some full-on Resistance action on the other maps, because I haven't actually played them yet. I'm recording this one first because I was just gonna, I was like, okay, well, whatever map we get first will be whatever one I record. Whatever one I do first, obviously. I'm not going to deliberately search for this map, but yeah. So I'm going to do those next. So I might, you know, mix it up and play a little differently. Maybe try some different guns. That guy with the scrambler thing that's from the Resistance division is kind of interesting because although it works, it also lets someone know that you're there. See, I had no idea he was there. But my minimap got scrambled, so I was like, okay, so there's a guy here. So it's a real trade-off whether you want that. I mean, it seems to be pretty effective, to be honest, because I use the minimap a lot. But then, I mean, when you're in range of them, if you're not like inside in a building, that's the also bloke again. But if you're not like inside in a building or something, it's gonna be like really obvious where they are because you have to be really close for the scrambler to work. Also, was that technology available in World War II? I don't think it was, but apparently it is. I mean, think about it. Scrambling a radar is pretty complex, and if you think about how the counter UAV works in this game, it shoots down active UAVs rather than scrambling the minimap, which is how it works in other CODs. I should have won that there. Was that also again? Oh no, he had a bar as well. Okay, I was going to say I should have won that. Found myself a little bit of cover there, saved my life. They're on 198. We are actually going to lose this game, although I feel like we've controlled B for quite a lot of this game. But yeah, good game, good map. We'll check out how we did at the end. And I will have some more Call of Duty World War II articles for you today with the new DLC that has just dropped. It's available right now on PSN, on the PlayStation Store. I think it's like £12. I could be wrong. I think it's £12 or around that. So go pick it up. From what I've played so far, which is only one map, and from what else I've seen, it seems like a pretty good deal. I mean, they always are a pretty good deal, especially like zombies, because, you know, obviously you're not getting any more zombies than actually by the DLC. We went 27 and 9, 6 captures, 8 defends. It's a pretty good game, so I'm pretty happy with that. So yeah, check it out. It's on PlayStation Store, and check out our other videos from the DLC today, which we will have very shortly. So my name's been George. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.